What is the Matrix?
The Matrix is a system where illusions appear as reality. During this modern era of humanity, where deception is a hallmark, people are no longer able to distinguish facts from fiction.
How does the Matrix work?
By rewarding conformity and consent to manufactured drama, by creating a context where mass attention is focused on false evidence appearing as real, in other words, fear.
Do we have a chance to free our minds?
Yes, by tuning into InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency to awaken your powers of discernment and deactivate the programming of the thought police. Learn about holistic living, history, spiritual concepts, natural health care, economics, metaphysics, and more. For balance and harmony, tune into InnerlightRadio.com, where your transformation begins 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are the healing frequency.
Taking those deep breaths, sitting back, relaxing. That's what you came here to do today. Focus on self. Dance a little bit. Breathe a little bit. Smile a little bit. That bit turns into a bite. Yeah.
Ladies, get up off your seats. Come on and dance with me.
Y'all know what dancing does for the body.
Get on your feet. Come on and dance with me.
Do it physically or do it in mind.
Say the words and I'll summon the band with my hand.
Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self healthcare. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-healthcare, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. Taking those deep breaths. Setting back, relax. Got a lot to think about. Create a whole new world for yourself. How you looking at things, family? What you let them shift you into where you don't want to be. Only you can move yourself out of that hole.
If you're free and you like what you see, dance with me.
Move that body. Taking those deep breaths. Honoring yourself. Self-love. Self-care. Self-respect. Woo! Move that body. Take those deep breaths. This is the time to help that lymphatic system out, family. Breathe deeply. Wow. that body. Taking those deep breaths. 4/1/2020, April the 1st, 2020. This is the month. This is the month where you show all the self-love, self-care, self-respect, and how you honor yourself. To your own wellness doctor. Oh, yeah. Take that smile. I'll take that smile. 4/1/2020. Greetings, family, worldwide. This month, the first day of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration, April 30th, so we can celebrate all month because it's Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, 10th year celebrating. I'm excited. This is the best time. This is the most opportune time for everybody to become their own wellness doctor, to take a moment and understand some anatomy, some physiology, some pathology, following the right people, getting the right research so you know what's really going on health-wise. My show used to be Health-Wise, Health Talk. Are we health-wise, family? Are we getting ourselves into a state? I think it's a very, very great thing that everybody's been blessed with during this time. That you can sit back, sit at home, and tune into yourself. We're not going to crash. We're not going to burn. Everything is going to be fine, no matter what's going on. Look at it as an opportunity to reinvent yourself, to look at how you've been caring for yourself, to see how the picture really looks around the world. I'm so glad that this is a pandemic around the world so everybody can see what's going on and how the citizens really feel about life, about themselves, about their energy, about their vibration, about how they being in the world. It's not really a war going on unless it's with ascension. You are rising to a high level of understanding. Thank you so very much. I'm Khadijah Davis-Foulks, host of the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation radio show right here every Wellness Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to thank you all for coming aboard and bringing a friend on the friendship train. Y'all know we on a Harriet Tubman's ride. That's the best kind of ride that you can be on. Because when you make up your mind to step into the true paradigm of life, living in health, there are people there that's waiting for you to take your hand and say, we all can take this deep breath together and reach this new level of wellness and understanding around the world about how we can care for our own individuals' bodies and how we can support each other with that. That's what this time is all about. That's what this Harriet Tubman's ride is all about. It's a healthcare ride to freedom. Asking you to shift out of chronic disease care stress. Become your own wellness doctor. We are going to have cellular malfunctions as human beings. Things are going to happen, but not like they want us to see it for real. It's amazing when they use healthcare, fear tactics to try to control and shift and change how things are happening in the world. But that's why we say we got to step into harmony with it. We got to step into peace with it. We got to have a clear understanding. And just as well as we got information on their side, there's information on the other side. And what information is the information that's really going to carry you? Only you know. And only you are doing it for yourself. I'm here to say to you, if it's not working, if you're not feeling any better, if you don't have smiles on your face, if you're not appreciative for being home right now and being still, definitely all you ones out there that was going like they ever already batted, didn't know how to stop, didn't know how to adjust, didn't know how to take care of yourself until your body set you down. Now they want to help you sit down. Relax. Take those deep breaths. Consider how you have been caring for yourself or how you have not been caring for yourself. And what really got you turning around, going around in circles that you need to just stop, take a new look. Because we all can hit that pause button and then we can hit the reset button. We've been blessed. We've been blessed. Let the fairness come about. Let everything shift. Let nobody owe nobody nothing. You really want to create a new world order and understanding with finances. Let it all be cleared up. and you see it that way, and you reinvent yourself. But you have to have the perspective of wanting to care for your human body. You got to stay relaxed and calm. And it all starts with a state of mind. Life is a state of mind. Conscious living through living consciously is the key. Take a deep, deep breath and know who you are. And remember, at this time, it's the same thing. Because if you fall into their trap, if you set yourself up for worry, for panic, if you set yourself up for being totally stressed out on top of already being stressed out, because everybody has stresses in their life, and this is the max. And that's what tilts and changes the autonomic system. And that's what stops the cells from functioning correctly, because they're trying to process in that fight or flight state. And they're seeing that you're being attacked. So they can't help you build up your reserve, take better care of yourself, because they're trying to prevent something. So you want to shift your energy. Nobody's saying that, recognize what's going on. But how are you letting it affect your family? How are you letting it take control of your life? You don't want to do that. And this is the month, in the midst of all of this, that you set back. April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Why was it created like that? Conscious self-health care. You have to really pay attention to how you're thinking about things, where your mind is. It's all about health care for the human body, how well this human body is moving around. Everybody knows that. That's what's most important about this body, how well you move around and how well you are functioning within this body. Conscious self-health care. You have to care for yourself. You have to understand how the body truly functions and works. There's a high level that's controlled by you. We all have a human body field. Every cell has a field around it. It's doing its job, but it's connected to you. In is in, out is out, but there's in and out. There's a process. There's a process that's going on. There's a communication. How are you communicating with yourself, your higher self? How are you communicating with yourself? What are you saying to yourself now? What are you sharing with everybody else? Taking a deep breath, relaxing. And that breath is so powerful right now. So powerful, because there's one system in the body that they've always attacked, that they've always left you out of. They didn't want any doctors to teach about it. They didn't want anybody else in the healthcare field to have classes about it. They just want to barely mention it. You got to have a strong lymphatic system. That's your purification system. That's over the immune system. They like cousins. They like sisters and brothers. They're like family members. They work close together. That lymphatic system works with every system in the body, but the immune system is the guardian angel of that system. And you support it with the breath. That's why they always tackle the respiratory system. Things like that. So you won't breathe deeply. So you won't support that system. So it won't feel that connection of who you are as an energetic, vibrating being. You got to relax and pay attention to your breath and just recognize what's going on, because they're going to have to shift the energy of it. They have to. It's a must. So sit back, relax, and know that growing old does not make us sick. It's growing sick that makes us old. And a lot of people are going to age during this time because of the way they think and because of the fear that they're putting into them. Everybody knows that you create what you have in your life and your body by the way you're thinking. Those conscious thoughts, you hold on to it. Y'all know I honor Reverend Ike. I honor Reverend Ike like I honor my parents. They're like one in one almost. I love growing up with that understanding of Thinkonomics and having it as a part of my life to fall back on, definitely in times like this. Thinkonomics is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. That's what this time is right now. Learning the truth about yourself, seeing where you need to make adjustments at. Thinkonomics. What are you thinking with? What are the thoughts that's guiding you to think a certain way and to act a certain way and to be a certain way? You know, what is those thoughts? Thinkonomics is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. There's a saying that we all know, and it's said in many ways in many books. But in the Bible it goes, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Only you can work with yourself during this time. Only you can shift your energy. And you got so much information coming from this way, coming from that way, coming from every family members. I say it's a great time to just turn the cell phones off. They can't get through. Give yourself a good 5-7 days. You know, everybody say 21 days. Give yourself a good 5 or 7 days right now. Just take a break. Give yourself, some people can't even give themselves 24 hours that don't answer their phone no more right now. Just relax. Focus on yourself. It's a grand opportunity. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to think about what you've been thinking about, how you've been thinking about it, and what you've been doing and how you've been expressing it. This is such a beautiful time in life right now. Chaos brings magnitudes of wonderful opportunities and wonderful things. It makes shift from some, and it makes possibilities for others. And it's just time. It's time. We all have been asking for this, and that's why it's here. And it's here in more love and more peace and more harmony. The laws of vibrational energy is just beautiful around the world right now. And everybody that's been vibrating to it has been wanting some kind of change, some kind of understanding. It's happening right now. It may have came in a form that nobody wanted to. Nobody wanted to think like that, think about health, think about something that no one can control, snatching their life. It's much more than that. It's much more going on, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's not in disguise. It's wide open for us to see. And that's why I love what Reverend Ike always say. You are the master of your thought and mind. What you thinking this time, family? You are the master of your thought and mind. Don't give your power to nobody else. People, places, or this thing. You are the master of your thought and mind. At this particular time, family and community, you must tell your mind what to think. You must tell your feelings what to feel, and tell your body how to react. You must be in control of yourself. You have control of yourself. You have control of the whole situation. So master your mind at this particular time. Master your feelings. Get those feelings in check. I'm telling you what they can do to you. Get those feelings in check. And master your thoughts. Master your thoughts and let them carry you higher. We have heard about times in history that relates to something similar to this. We've seen the change in it. But where are you going to be when it all calms down? What have you done to yourself? Think about it now. You must tell your holographic image what to do, how to act, and how to think. And that's why you always hear here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show that love, the laws of vibrational energy, is the power that brings my entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me with divine energy and life. I am love in action. I am a master of positive self-expression, and I tell you, family, community, so is each and every one of you. If you're not tapped into that love that you have for yourself and energetic medicine and being, tap into it now. The vortex is wide open. We're here for you. We have opened the doors for you to come in, to love yourself, understand who you are, understand how this human body works, and what we need to do. Because we all are here. We all are here to be givers and receivers of love. And this is the time to magnify that, to magnify that, to magnify that. And if you need to, it could be the time for you to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care plan right now. Because health is a choice. It's time to bury disease, thinking, and fear. And we needed them to create some kind of vaccine or something, because history has shown. History has shown, not only through evidence, literature, but individual people, what drugs and vaccines does to the human body. It is evident. So what is our answer to what's going on right now? It's a state of consciousness, number one. Number one is a state of consciousness, how you think and how you are directing this human body, this holographic image, to move around. You are doing this. So if you don't have the right perspective, you won't get the right results. So you have to sit back and take advantage of this opportunity and work on yourself. THINKONOMICS. THINKONOMICS is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. Yourself for yourself. It may not match with anyone else. It may not be in harmony and peace with anyone else, but it is with you. It is with you. I say challenge yourself, your greater self, to tune into heaven one-on-one. Yourself. Just stop and be still. The power is within. You got to tune into yourself. Sometimes you got to remove yourself. You got to get out of the way. You got to stop the static so you can release the energy, so you can tune into yourself. That's what this time is all about. That's what we're being blessed with. Everything else is going to work out. Everything else is going to work out. It's a different time. It's going to work out differently. It's going to be a balance like we've never seen before. Peace, love, and harmony. So sit back as you join me today and continue to take those deep breaths. And I know you called a friend, and I know you told him to tune in. And it's all about sitting back, because the more we breathe deeply, the more we help the purification system of the body, the lymphatic system. It runs from the brains all the way down to the tip of your toes. It's everywhere. It connects everything. It brings in the peace and harmony, the balance. The level of water must be balanced. It must be purified in the body. And this is the best time to do it right now, because that's what the energy is all about. Learn about the lymphatic system. That's why it's Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Take a deep breath. Thank you so much for tuning in today and joining me on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I was to have a guest host today to join me, because it's also Poetry Month. So Brother Humam Abdul Malik was to join me today as my co-host. But also he wears, like we all do, many, many hats in our lives. And right now he wears a hat of being the commissioner of his single-member district in Washington, D.C. And about 3:30, he got a call from the council member, Trayon White, Ward 8 council member in Washington, D.C. He called him to ask him to meet him at a location. They were gathering to talk about something. It probably had something to do with what's going on right now, how they're feeding the people, the curfews or whatever. But I said, go. He was like, no, I can catch up with him. I said, no, go. Because the council member would not have called you directly if he did not want you to be there. You do wear two hats. You love doing poetry. You love talking. We have 3 more weeks in the show that you can come on and you can join us. So my co-host will not be here today, but that's okay. Sit back, tune into yourself, take your deep, 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 deep breaths, and ask yourself how you've been thinking and what you've been thinking about. And what you've been doing. Because once again, I'm reminded of the 2 wisdom cards that I pulled at the beginning of last month, middle of last month. They're still with me, and I see why. They keep saying, you don't have to pull any new wisdom cards, because this is what people need to be so they can understand. And it's true. The remedy to all your frustration, understanding about your health and everything, is in the state of consciousness. It's a state of mind, and you have to relax, and you have to know that we have a pharmacy inside of us that is absolutely exquisite. It makes the right medical medicine for the precise time, for the right targeted organ with no side effects. Can you trust yourself, family? Deepak Chopra. I like the way he also did a mass meditation for everybody to put themselves in this kind of a state. But we can do it for ourselves. We can sit back and relax. We can sit back and relax and see how we can create something new, how we can plan a better plan for ourselves, how we can maybe even, it might mean taking another class. It might be having an opportunity to do this or do that, whatever it is. You know your path. You know where you're going. You know where you are. You can't see frustration. It may be something that you've been wanting to do, something you want to learn, a new job or whatever. It's time to go ahead and allow those things to happen. And the way you're thinking about your physical body, the way you think about your energetic body is very important right now. It's so major how you think and feel, but mostly feel about yourself, because feelings do get the blessings. How you feel, how you respond, that energetic vibration is so powerful. And that's why we need to know that we have a pharmacy inside of us that is absolutely exquisite. It makes the right medicine for the precise time, for the right targeted organ with no side effects. Deep breathe, family. Support your lymphatic system. I say deep breathe, family. Support your lymphatic system. Everybody at home, they're telling you can't go outside. Let me tell you what the best exercise is for the body. We don't even call it exercise in the world that I work with. We call it lymphosizing. Lymphosizing. That's the best exercise that anybody can do right now. And when you deep breathe with it, you are supporting the lymphatic system, to support the immune system, to support every area of your body. We call it lymphosizing. Everybody go get a trampoline and lymphosize on it. Put your parents' feet on it. Let the kids jump around. Let's shift and shake and move things up in our bodies. Let's get things open. Let's get the circulation going well. Let all the vitamins and minerals and enzymes and everything that you've been doing in your body, let it start working now. Sit back and meditate on that. Think on those things right there. How well are you breathing right now, family? Are you choking? Have a breathing session with your children. Have a relaxation session with your children. Everybody is home. It's a new adjustment. A lot of people love leaving out the houses and coming back in late and they have to worry about nothing. Everything has got to change now. And how are you going to deal with it? Your emotional immunity. You got to have it for yourself. I want you to sit back. I want you to sit back. I want you to relax. We're going to listen to some commercials. It's going to talk to you about what I offer you as a bioenergetic wellness specialist. I can work with you around the world with the tools I use right in your own home, which has really been the new frontier of healthcare for a long time. I've been doing what I've been doing for over 19 years with this particular product right here that I can work with you around the world with, that allows you to see your own human body feel, to see how you are affecting the physical body as it relates. Sit back, listen to the commercials, take some deep breaths, relax. I'm going to come back and continue sharing with you about the power of April, Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, with April 30th being Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. This is our 10th anniversary. And you know, 10 is a powerful number. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnoses are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain. Not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal healthcare prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forselllife.com. The number 4, the word sell, CELLLIFE.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K. 202-248-7749. Visit the website forselllife.com. The number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Yes! Time to help one another. It's time to help one another around the world, around the globe, all individual people. And we help by meditating on love, on kindness, on understanding, on being. Oh, yes, it's time to take that deep, 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 deep breath. Health. That's what I offer you. Health education for longevity and peace. It's the name of my establishment. Health education for longevity and peace. Health education for longevity and peace. I want to give you some information to help you decipher so you can take better care of yourself, so you won't become a victim to the fear of what the medical industry have to say to you, that you're going to accept their fear and you're going to wait for them to create a vaccine that they're not even going to test. Even when they test, they don't tell the truth. They give you false information so you can accept it as reality. You got to look at it. It's the time for you to learn some anatomy, some physiology to understand what's going on. And there's a lot of people out there that's giving you this information in all walks of life. They're helping you. They're trying to help you understand what's going on so you won't become a victim to your own self for not tuning into yourself and taking an opportunity to learn. I say it's a blessing. Even the curfews are a blessing. People go home, relax, get to know your spouse again. Get to know your children if you haven't been doing that. Get the chance to look at your life, look at your home, see what you can do as a family, how you can correct things, change things. Listen to your children for once. It's a time for you to make the shift that you need to make for yourself. You know your life. You know your process. You know how you have been. You know what you've been doing. And this is a great time for you to sit back and tune into yourself. Because you got to thank the power that be, that higher power. And what's making things happen right now for us to take this time to readjust ourselves, to look at ourselves and trust what they're saying. Trust what they're saying. Believe every word of it. Believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you're right. But when you focus on yourself and give yourself the truth, it's all going to come out better for you. Those are sitting up here living in fear, false education being accepted as reality, the false evidence being presented as being real. This information on this virus has been out for so long, and what's been going on with it and where they are right now. It's a major change happening. And you just got to sit back and see how you can unfold yourself into it right now. That's all it is. It's a blessing in disguise. See it as that. Take this opportunity. Seize it. All you people that have been gone, that have not rest, drink water, and definitely definitely all you people that has those service kind of jobs where you can't defecate and poop when you need to poop. It's time now where you can sit back and you can clean your body out. You can help things circulate better in your body. You can go to the bathroom. You can release. You can go to the bathroom. You can release. You can drink water. You can urinate more. You can support your being right now. It's a blessing for all you bus drivers, people that van drivers, truck drivers. Everybody got positions where they can't get to the bathroom. You can get to the bathroom now because you're home. You can focus on your own health care. You can take the time for yourself. You can reevaluate things. It's a good time to do that right now. Time to sit back and tune into yourself. Prayer is the other wisdom card that's been with us. And this is from Joseph Murphy. I have a lot of readings and work from Joseph Murphy. It's a part of my guidance, how I maneuver things through education and health and wellness. He says, prayer. Your desire is your prayer. Your desire is your prayer. What is your desire this time? And how are you making it happen for you? Picture the fulfillment of your desire now. Picture the fulfillment of your desire now and feel its reality. You got to feel its reality, and you will experience the joy of your answered prayer. It's time for balance. It's time for harmony. It's time for peace. And we're going to develop it around the world when you give it to yourself, family. April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Learn about that lymphatic system. See why they got rid of all the lymphologists around the world and came up with oncologists to create this field called cancer. Because they want you to be a cancer to yourself. And you don't have to be that when you understand the power of the lymphatic system and the way that you are one with it through the power of your breath, the breath of life. You take that breath of life when you come into this world and you support that system. And when you're ready to go, that's what you take, the last breath of life. And that system totally shuts down. So let's turn our bodies around. We're going to have all kinds of viruses for the names and not to give names of different bacteria and things like that. The body knows how to position itself to keep things where they're supposed to be and balance and in harmony when we give it what it needs through that state of consciousness, when we relax, when we breathe, when we nourish the cells, when we keep the fluids in our body at an even level where the lymphatic system can help the immune system do its job and every other system do its job. And you must breathe. You must take deep, deep, deep breaths all the time. Every day, every hour. Take the moment to breathe. And I say, it is definitely time to honor the fact that this is Poetry Month. Step up now. I wanted to write a poem about stepping up out of the dark ages of healthcare, but my mind could not think how to let the words rhyme or the lyrics flow. The human body fluids needs to move like the oceans of the world. Fluidity, flowing, free of stagnation, blockages, and lack of quality oxygen. The human mind needs to reach its greatest heights and think like an eagle and realize the dream. I wanted to write a poem about stepping up out of the dark ages of healthcare. Or really is it just disease care? And some say dis-ease care. Nevertheless, family, community, and friends, I say wake up everybody, time to think a new way. Wake up all the doctors, allopathic and alternative too. Wake up. It's time to practice a new way. The human body needs to be nourished from the greenness of the land. We say go live, go green, get healthy, and guess what? You will get lean. I said I wanted to write a poem about stepping up out of the dark ages of healthcare. But my mind could not think how to let the words rhyme or the lyrics flow. You see, the Pastorian and Darwin's age has now seen its last days. We got to step up to the future and fly like that eagle as you reach a greater level of wellness today. Come join me on this freedom train as we go for a Harriet Tubman's ride. I say a ride to freedom from pharmacide and nutricide. And yes, oh yes, that sad, 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 and I do mean sad, standard American diet. Come on and ride with me as you set your mind free. Shh now. Shh now. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and listen here as I whisper in your ear universal truths that you will hold so dear. Because the secrets of healthcare are now being revealed. It's all about cellular ecology and the new paradigm, informational healthcare. Step up out of the dark ages of disease care and take a leap into the new revolution of quantum healthcare. I am Dr. Karen Khadijah Abdul Malik Davis-Foulks. Come ride with me as we get aboard this train of healthcare freedom. I said you don't need a ticket. You don't need a ticket. Tell a friend. You just come on board and let freedom ring. You got to let freedom ring. You got to let freedom ring from the truth twisted with a lie to keep you on that unrighteous train ride. So I implore you, family, friends, and community, I implore you to find and take back your righteous thinking. Conscious living through living consciously is the key. I wanted to write a poem about stepping up out of the dark ages of health care, but my mind could not think how to let the words rhyme or the lyrics flow. So you know what I did? I read from it every Wellness Wednesday right now until the new release come out. I put the words in a little book and I called it Step Up Out of the Dark Ages of Health Care. The ebook is coming very soon. It'll be released before the month is out. I want to give it to you so you can step up out of the dark ages of disease care. And I say transform your life. This is Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks talking to you. I say transform your life and your health. Not by forcing change. Not by forcing change, but by the renewing of your mind. By the renewing of your mind of what's going on in this particular time and how they're trying to carry you down a pathway that you do not wish to go, that you don't want to go, and you do not have to go. So it's a good thing that you can sit back at home, that you can be at home, that you can tune into yourself, that you can listen to your kids, that you can listen to your spouse, that you can shift your energy, that you can make those correct changes, that you can start working towards the goals and dreams that you want, because everything is open right now. Everything going to be wide open again. All adjustments got to come through, and everything is going to shift to bring harmony and peace, but you got to want it in your life. You got to accept it in your life. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and know that this is a month that you can sit back and honor yourself and take a moment to learn some things new about how you have been caring for your human body and what you need to do and where you need to make some adjustments at for yourself. Only you can do it, but I'm here, stepping up to quantum health and healing. That's what I do. I listen to you, give it right back to you the same way you gave it to you, give you some data to read, a database where you can go to and learn about quantum health and healing and how all the experts have shifted the energy to help you understand how this is so real right now. Epigenetics? Your genes don't control your life. You got to understand how things are right now and what the fearful of and what those disease-mongering financial people want to hold on to it. Life is making its own shift because you know the world would do it. The earth would do it. It will shift and change when it need to. It'll put a tornado over here, put a hurricane over there. It'll do what it needs to do to take care of itself. And you are nature too. You are just like that in your being. And you can shift your energy today. We are going to have to come to the place where we become conscious of what we are doing to ourselves, to our lives, with our mind, with our thought, with our inner conversations. What is your inner conversation right now? What are you saying to your body? What fear are you putting in there? What instructions are you giving your subconscious mind? Think about the shift that you are making right now, and you have to make the changes that you need to make. Nothing binds you except your thoughts. Nothing limits you except your fears. Nothing controls you except your beliefs. Nothing heals you except your state of consciousness. So if you're not on that track and you're going down another track and you want to be around the positive, uplifting information to carry you moving forward in this day and time that we are in right now, come aboard the friendship train. Visit my YouTube channel, K Davis F. I have a multitude of shows out there with positive information that will lift you. Go to my website, consciousselfcare.com. 1S connects conscious and self. Read the information out there. Inspire yourself to maybe there's something else that you can do, someplace you can go, or somebody that had been talking to you, somebody had been sharing something with you that you now can sit back and say, oh, let me listen to it, let me process it, let me see how I can shift myself up, not put myself down in a sinking hole, not be so fearful the way they want me to do. It's a chance to take it and turn it around and make it a positive opportunity for yourself. The way they want you to look at life right now, don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way. Look at it the way you want it to be, because that's what you're doing. You are supporting the being that you are. Martin Luther King Jr. said it. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Take the first step so you can change your faith, so you can reach deep, deep down inside. Remove your faith not of God's, that higher understanding. You are holding on to what you don't know. I'm telling you, it's stored in a folder of God's faith way. That's why I'm telling you to search your hard drive, search your subconscious mind, search your memory, search your hard drive, find the folder. Look deep, deep down the tree. You got to remove the files that are right protected. You got to release the shutter. You got to open wide. Life is going to make you feel whole to get inside. I say turn away from controlled faith and give your faith to divine faith. Faith of the world is not the right way. Where they leading you right now is not the right way. What are you thinking about, family? Where are your thoughts are? Shift your energy. Change your opportunity. Go on my website and see the awards that we give out, that we can honor somebody. The shift this year is that April 30th, we will have our panel radio show. We will have some wonderful guest speakers from around the world sharing with us about making conscious self-healthcare moves and how they do it and how they are moving forward in this day and time. It's going to be a great show right here on Inner Light Radio. right here on Inner Light Radio, April 30th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our panel radio show. The awards that we give out, you'll see the list of the awards on my website. I will be talking more about them next week, breaking them out to you. You can honor yourself, or you can honor someone else that has shifted out of chronic disease, care, stress, that have made a change in their life, that have done something great about how they've been caring for their bodies. They're no longer taking pharmaceuticals. They stepped up. They understand. We want to honor you. And we have several awards the way we do that, with children's awards, adults awards, community awards, senior awards. Go out there and look and spread the word. Don't be afraid to spread the word that April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, right in the midst of what's going on with COVID-19 or whatever name they want to give it today, because the name of the disease doesn't matter anymore. The names of the disease does not matter anymore. How are you looking at your human body, your energetic being? How are you taking care of yourself? There's positive information out there to help you better care for yourself. Take the time to tune into it and give the assignment to your children too. I bet you they'll come up with some information that you never even thought about. Let them go out there and do some research about the body, anatomy, physiology. Let them see what's going on. I bet you they come back because their minds are open, they're free, and they can find that information and say, Mommy, look what I found. Daddy, look what I found. And we can do this. Because you know what? Dr. West said that one book that I teach from, the Golden 7+1, that's part of that group out on Facebook, Lymphatic Cellular Wellness, the Golden 7+1, an 8-year-old can learn about the lymphatic system. They can understand how to better care for themselves, giving them the information they can do it. And that's why we honor children that have taken control of their health care and told their parents that they are tired and they don't want to do it anymore and they don't want to be stuck anymore. I could do it this way. 9 times out of 10 died alone and nourishing the body with pure water, rest and breath shifts and change everything that you're going through in your body. If you give that a chance, you ain't got to pay nobody for that. For no water, not even a poop and clean your colon out. You can sit there, eat the right foods, take something to help you start defecating, getting it out. And I swear to you, you will feel good and you will feel better and you will start making the right choices at this particular time. Tuning into yourself. It's a great opportunity for that. It's a great opportunity to take those deep breaths. Know who you are and whose you are, and being grateful and being thankful that you can do this. And in my closing, I want to say one more time, I honor Barbara Till Common Sense Herbs, Common Sense University. Growing old does not make you sick. It's growing sick that makes us old. I honor the life of Dr. Layla Africa and everything that he has done and all the people that he have trained and taught around the world to teach people to become their own wellness doctor, to understand certain things. Yes, I honor Dr. Sabi. Yes, I do. Thank you, Nick Cannon. Thank you for picking up where the brother left off and getting that documentary out to expose the truth about things. It's coming. A lot of things are there for us to see, for us to use. And this is what we must share with the community. How to better care for themselves. How to relax. How to take deep breaths and tune into themselves to this time and turn that TV off. An hour a day of repeated information is enough for anybody. They're repeating the same stuff. Because I feel like this with it. If a country already had it before and they're shifting and things are better, why they can't follow that example? And why everybody got to do it their own way in every country and do their own research? Do your own research. Honor yourself. Love yourself. It's time, family. And don't put worry. Don't put frustration in the picture. Everybody's going through something and they're fearful. They think something is going to happen and they want you to have that fear. Don't give your power away to people, places, and things. Sit back during the week. Relax. Breathe. Do new things. Learn new things. Every education institution around the world has all their classes online free for you right now. No matter what subject it is that you want to learn. But if you don't know enough about anatomy and physiology and how your body works and what's going on, take the time to take that course and learn for yourself so you can become your own wellness doctor and make conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. And notice I didn't say viewed, past tense. View your life right now in the active moment. See what you're doing, what you're saying, and what you're not doing, and what you need to say for yourself. View. Look at yourself right now and see what you're saying and what you're doing to yourself. Get that trampoline and start lymphasizing. Let your grandkids lymphasize, the seniors, and put their feet on it. Activate that lymphatic system, the purification system of the body. The purification system of the body that helps those cells and that debris leaves out of the body and not get trapped and stuck. Taking those deep breaths. Thank you for tuning in. Sharing this broadcast with a friend. Go to the website, go to the YouTube channel, and share. Share it out. Share it out in the world. Share it out in the world. There's somebody waiting to hear from you in your circle. Somebody needs this information. Somebody wants to know that they can tune into themselves and not fear the information that's being displayed right now and what they can do for themselves besides waiting for some vaccine that's going to bring your body down even more. You can do this, family. Peace, love, harmony, respect. Thank you for tuning in to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Take your deep breaths through the week. Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on Innerlight Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.
Stop cheating.